All right, JBS, I want to show you the Microsoft Teams app and a couple of aspects of that app that you'll want to be able to navigate to quickly and easily access items from your classes. So the Teams app looks like this with the T. I'm going to go ahead and select this, and I go into my calendar view. This is certainly a worthwhile view. You'll see that it's a chronological list of the items that you have coming up. And if I was to select one of those items, I can actually join it with this button here. You may also receive an email that has a link to join the meeting, but you can access it directly through Microsoft Teams. You can also go down to upcoming events and see that you can access those as well. I want to go over to Teams and show you that your list of teams shows up on the left, and Mr. Rodriguez was gracious enough to add me to his Carpentry Juniors. So I want to point out that if you go into an actual class, what you will see in the general feed is essentially just that. It is like a social media feed, and it shows you appointments, in this case meetings that were scheduled. Here's a Wednesday meeting, a Thursday meeting, and a Friday meeting for virtual learning. If we go ahead and select this Friday meeting, and I go in here, what you see is basically what happened with that specific meeting. It was scheduled, he started the meeting, there's a recording, just about 21 minutes of that meeting. It was ended after an hour and 17, and it talks even about how many people were in the meeting. So you can access the video for that meeting, whatever length of video was made for that synchronous class, directly in the Teams app. Now you may have received an email with the link. You may be able to go to Canvas to access these, where they may be archived. Teachers may put them in announcements or assignments or somewhere like that, but you can always get to them through the Teams app by going into the general feed for a specific team and then clicking on an event, where if there was a recording made of the event, you can select it directly and it'll bring it right up on the iPad so you can watch it. I'm going to go ahead and pause this before we get into the meeting. We don't need to necessarily go into that at the moment, but I wanted to show you that you can access those meetings there. You can go to all of your different teams and you can see whatever might have been going on in there. In the case of this one, this is an older team that I have from a while back, so you can see it's just a long feed of things that went on in the team. So you have all the documentation on what went on in your class for any number of days or weeks into the past. If you have any question about Microsoft Teams, feel free to email me at bscanlon@lcjvs.net, and I'll be happy to walk you through any of the other features of using the Teams app.